Hi there, once again, and I'm going to play Dear Esther. My name is Doak, and let's do this. I've heard it's a game where you just have to pretty much walk through it and yeah, enjoy the scenery, I guess. Come on, load.
Dear
It
Esther,
loaded.
the morning after I was washed ashore, salt in my ears, sand in my mouth, and the waves always at my ankles, I felt as though everything had conspired to this one last shipwreck. I remembered nothing but water, stones in my belly and my shoes, threatening to drag me under to where only the most listless of creatures swim.
Alright. So I'm part of a shipwreck. And now I'm on this island. Oh, I got a flashlight. This is some dirty ass toilet. That's for sure. And there's some dirty ass sink. Everything is dirty as hell. What the hell was that? There are ghosts. What's this? Oh, see, blah, 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 blah. I don't even know. Let's get out of this shit. Let's go up. It looks pretty nice so far. I like it. There's a tower with a red light. The red light district. It's over there. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Alright, I don't know how I did that, but I
Donnelly
did.
reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him. How disappointed he must have been with their chatter. Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south side, and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. They say he died of fever 116 years later. The shepherds left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave, but Donnelly records they never claimed to have seen him.
You can do it.
I
You
have
can do
visited
it.
the cave
No.
and I have left my
Ow.
gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude.
Ah, I can't go any further there, so I guess we're gonna have us walk on the beach. How romantic. You and I walking on the beach. With a lot of shit on it. Fishing things for lobsters. And stuff. I hope... I can go up here. Let's do it.
When you were born, your mother told me, a hush fell over the delivery room.
What?
A great red birthmark covered the left side of your face. No one knew what to say, so you cried to fill the vacuum. I always admired you for that you cried to fill whatever vacuum you found. I began to manufacture vacuums, just to enable you to deploy your talent.
What?
The birthmark
That's
faded
stupid.
by the time you were 6, and had gone completely by the time we met, but your fascination with the empty and its cure remained.
So if everything's quiet and nobody knows what to say, then that dude is just gonna cry. That's childish and stupid.
Donnelly's book had not been taken out from the library since 1974. I decided it would never be missed as I slipped it under my coat and avoided the librarian's gaze on the way out.
You stupid
If the
thief.
subject matter is obscure, the writer's literary style is even more so. It is not the text of a stable or trustworthy reporter. Perhaps it is fitting that my only companion in these last days should be a stolen book written by a dying man.
I can't sprint. I'm so slow. I'm just... Ah!
When
Whatever.
someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boat, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this. To keep any would-be rescuers at bay.
I
Infection is not
don't.
simply of the flesh.
I don't understand what the F is going on. What's the story about? I don't know. This guy just crashed here and then he's
We are
just
not like lots
blabbing
of you and I.
about
We feel no particular
whatever.
need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
I see something. I see a ship. A pirate ship. Yarr. Let's investigate. That's not a pirate ship. This is a fisher ship.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed
wanna go in
beyond
the
any
cave.
conceivable boundary of life. I would leave you presents outside your retreat in this interim space between cliff and beach. I would leave you loaves and fishes, but the fish stocks have been depleted and I've run out of bread. I would row you back to your homeland in a bottomless boat, but I fear we would both be driven mad by the chatter of the sea creatures.
What the hell does this mean? Nothing. What's this? Fish and paint. He stopped talking finally. Damn. What's that? What the F is going on? Hey, daar kom ik vandaan. That's where I came from. Let's go here. Ah, this looks nice. Hello. There's nobody on this island. It's a ghost island. Nice music.
He still maintains he wasn't drunk, but tired. I can't make the judgment or the distinction anymore. I was drunk when I landed here, and tired too. I walked up the cliff path in near darkness and camped in the bay where the trawler lies beached. It was only at dawn that I saw the bothy and decided to make my temporary lodgings there. I was expecting just the aerial and a transmitter stashed in a weatherproof box somewhere on the mount. It had an air of uneasy permanence to it. Like all the other buildings here, erosion seems to have evaded it completely.
What's going down here? Just some stones. With more paint, gravity, whatever. Let's just go straight. Let's do it. Isn't he going to say anything about the stones? Alright. This guy talks too much. He just needs to enjoy the scenery. It's getting dark. Let's go down here. Did I make it? I think I did.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Alright. Where should I go? Go down or... I think I'm just going to walk on the cliffs some more. Why the fuck not? La 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 la. Where is this island? I don't know. Can I even go here? Maybe I should have gone there. Yeah, I need to go to the red thing. So I should have gone there. This will stop. I'm gonna kill myself. I've had enough. Oh. Alright. I didn't die. How? Can I get on the ship? I don't think so. La na 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 na. Let's go here.
I had kidney stones and you visited me in the hospital. After the operation,
Kidney stones?
when I was still half
Oh my.
submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have
Too
grown
bad
into a
for
lion
you.
and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
Whatever. What's down here? There are so many paths I can take. I don't know which one is the right one. Oh, this one leads to nothing. It's not important. But I can commit suicide. Come on, let me do it. Into the hole. I've had enough.
Charnel House lies at the foot of this abyss.
Ah, come back. What? No! Dang it! I'm an invincible superhero guy. What the beep? I didn't expect that. Well, then there's no other way to go than up.
I've begun my ascent on the windless slope of the western side. The setting sun was an inflamed eye squeezing shut against the light shone in by the doctors. My neck is aching through constantly craning my head up to track the light of the aerial. I must look downwards, follow the path under the island to a new beginning.
Follow the path under the island. Who's this? Stop singing. Jesus. Okay, let's follow the path.
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jacobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him either.
What do we have here?
My heart is
More paint.
landfill. These false dawns waking into the still never light. I sweat for you in the small hours and wrap my blankets into a mass. I have always heard the waves break on these lost shores, always the gulls forgotten. I can lift this bottle to my ear, and all there ever is for me is this Hebridean music.
Well, I'm going to end this video here. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, because that's what this button is for, and I'm going to sleep right here. And when I wake up, we are going to continue the journey over the island. So I see you in the next video. Bye!